It is my great honor to welcome you all to Starfleet Academy.
There's never been a better time to enroll in Star Trek.
It's our job to prepare you for the unimaginable. To the night, cadet!
In high-pressure situations, positive reinforcement is crucial to one's success. You're doing a great job.
This is what we train for.
These friends of mine, they all live for something bigger than themselves.
And that's Starfleet.
Starfleet Academy. New series now streaming on Paramount Plus.
Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of the Carefree Black Girl Podcast, where we discuss everything carefree, black, and what, ladies? Girl. Yes, it's me, your host, Hazel Harvey, the goal of the hour, and I pass it to my girl, Les, the biggest one, not the little.
Well, period. It's your girl, Big Vet Liz, your favorite veteran turned entrepreneur and content creator. What's up, Dr. Feta?
Hello, it is your girl, Dr. Phoenix, your fantasy baddie, therapy, and blur historian. And we are in our 2.0 episode, and we are going to get into it. Hazel, what are we talking about, girl? Listen, we're calling this the soft reset, y'all, because y'all know, because in real life, it does not restart on January 1st. And listen, neither do we. We start on our own time, y'all. So, y'all, why New Year 2.0 exists? So, when is y'all New Year for y'all? And when do y'all feel like y'all reset and restart in your life? Because, some people, they be like, oh, yeah, no, I like to start in springtime. No, it's January 1st for me. No, it's February 1st for me. No, it's my birthday, which was January 13th, birthday to me. But, yeah, so when is y'all restart going on?
I really have like two resets. One is my birthday. My birthday is in September. So that's like the end of the year, Q4 timeframe. And I think it works out perfectly because it allows me to get another push start to close out the year. And then another reset does start in the new year for me, but it's more of a set the tone situation and reassessment of my first new year. You feel me? So I do that, and it just really depends on like how I want to move throughout the year, or at least the next 9 months until I get to my birthday and, reassess again. But I think for me, it's definitely on birthday and in the first quarter. So what about you, Phoenix?
I feel like I'm more active in the spring, and that's when I'm more available. The calendar New Year for the nerdy girls, the Gregorian New Year that we go by, I feel like that is just my time to reflect. That is the space I live in. And so, jobs and opportunities and things usually follow in that calendar. So I reflect on those things, what I want to do. I get into my little nerd bag and get into my plan, but for like how I feel spiritually, I feel more awake in the spring. I feel more alive. I feel like I get more sun. For my vitamin deficient girlies, make sure you're taking your vitamin B until then. And so I feel like in the spring is when I feel like I'm awake and ready to take on the world. And so I kind of ease into the new year as I get older. Yeah, well, no shade, y'all. For me, December, November, it's been hot girl summer out here in Charlotte. Like, it's been hot.
Period.
But then January came around and it's getting bird. It's cold in here. Like, must be some haters in the atmosphere. So I really been feeling like it's got like really colder. It's been like 30, 20s right now. And they've been like, put your heat on, make sure y'all drip them faucets. I've been really feeling like, oh my God, I just want to just like be cuddled up in my cocoon and wait till the springtime, like my girl Dr. Phoenix said. And like lately, also, what I've been feeling like is I feel like I'm trying to overcome the not being in survival mode kind of era. So like, what happens when survival is no longer the main drive? As Black women or just Black people in general, we always feel like we have to like hustle, always get to the bag, get to the grind. So what is for y'all? What does that mean when it happens when you guys are no longer living in the, I have to make sure the bills are paid. I have to make sure I have a roof over my head. I have to make sure
Bitch, my car is going to be parked where I left it last time. What happens when survival is no longer the main drive for you ladies?
I think for me, I had to learn whether I have financial needs or practical needs that I cannot make decisions based on fear, because fear creates irrational decisions. And I just have an understanding. I even have to remind myself, money is a tool and I need it to survive. But I don't worship money. I love money. I love getting to the bag, grind. I'll sleep when I die. I'm not one of those girlies. I use the money for life. Life for me is family and community and traveling and
Right.
experience.
Right.
And I know I need money to do those. So I make
Mhm.
sure that I am trying to get the money I need for the life I want. But
Mhm.
I change my perception from survival. Like, oh God, I got to get my house. I'm gonna lose it. I've been in those situations, but being like that doesn't help me get out of them. Instead, I figure out what can I do to still live the life I want. And so I changed from survival, because being in survival, and this is in my doctor bag a little bit, it can depress your immune system. It can make you hyper vigilant. It can literally age your skin for vanity's sake. It messes with your clarity in your mind. Fear sounds like logic when you are in survival, because your main instinct is just to make it out. And so
Mhm.
me knowing that, I challenge that all the time. And so my goal is just to live life fully and realize that money is a tool.
For me, when I think about, go ahead, Hazel. Go
Oh,
ahead. girl.
sister.
For me, when I think about like moving out of survival mode, I really, I think we oftentimes think about surviving, which is valid, right? Is like the basic necessity, water, food, shelter. You have those things and you have the means to have those things, then you can push yourself out of survival mode. And it sounds so simple, but like you were just saying, Phoenix, like survival mode then becomes a mindset thing. So I think for me, the next step after getting out of survival mode is shifting my mindset. So moving into growth phase, change phase. Like, now that I have these things, what other ways can I improve my life in what, and also what things do I like to do? Like now I got to focus on me, my identity, what is going to make me happy? What is going to bring me not in between, or what is going to carry me into thrive mode, right? Like I'm super successful. I have everything I need and then some, and I'm focusing on being excellent and helping, and now helping and serving other people. So in my season right now is, for me, I'm surviving. I have survived a toxic family environment. Like I think a lot of times we think, like I said, we think just about those three things, but having made it out of situations like that have impacted my mental state and have caused me to make those irrational decisions. And all the things you were just talking about, Phoenix, is associated with survival mode. Now I'm in self-exploration mode. Now I'm in trying to understand who I am more and embodying that, but not also that, honoring who I want to become and making sure I'm implementing habits and doing the things that I need to do to be the person I want to become. So in this season, it's really about honoring what brings me peace. And that's something that I have to explore, what actually brings me peace. So that's where I'm at. Hazel, what about you, girl?
For my ladies, I want you to understand that scratch off the word survival. How about we use the word maintain? A lot of y'all are focused on surviving, but a lot of y'all not also focused on maintaining a lot of things. How can we maintain things? And that's what I've been learning being the independent girl, living on my own and things like that. Like, I don't got a man, I ain't got a roommate. It's all being by myself. So it's just all about learning about what can you maintain and what can you do every day to make sure you are good. Because not every time you don't have to push yourself to the limit to the point where you get overworked, overtired, and things like that. So learn about, ladies, what you can maintain. Don't let your goal this year be about survival. Let it be about what you can maintain and what you can do every day to make sure you can live how you want to. So survival is a very scary word. Survival is a very scary, very big word. So let y'all lesson be how to maintain going forward in 2026.
To follow up with that, as we talk about moving out of survival, we're going to play a game called Keep It or Leave It. And so most of these things, if you watch our show, it's familiar. It's kind of like Hot or Not, but it's a little more serious. And the first prompt is overcommitting out of guilt. And we going to leave that.
Leaving it.
Yeah.
Leaving it 100%.
We leaving it.
Girl, please remove the people pleasing era.
It's very simple. And one thing I'll leave y'all with, do not let your empathy overrun your boundaries.
And word for the girls.
Don't overcommit for your image. Don't think you have to do something because that's what I'm known for. Everybody knows me for this. Like, bitch, I throw down the best macaroni every year for Thanksgiving. Girl, it's okay. If you don't feel like cooking, if the girls ain't putting corn in your pot and mac and cheese, hey, okay?
Okay, because cheese is expensive. They be wanting that macaroni, but they don't be wanting to pay for that sharp cheddar.
And the way these prices are set up in this grocery store.
They don't want to pay for that Vermont. So don't you be guilty. No, we ain't feeling that. And the next one is romanticizing burnout. And I think we all can collectively say,
leave it.
No.
Leave it. Ain't nothing cute about that, honey. Okay? Prioritize that rest. Romanticize that rest and that soft life. Okay?
I always like to remind people, when your time comes, you don't want somebody saying you was a hard worker. You were a good employee.
Okay.
She was the best employee. That is not what life is about.
That is not what it is. Absolutely not.
So we romanticizing working ourselves into the ground. And the next one is saying yes before checking your capacity. And what do the girls say?
Bye.
Because no is a full sentence, for one. And for two, think of the last time you worked past your capacity and if it was really worth it. And most of the time when you're working past your capacity, the answer is no.
Okay. And I would say always let them know. Let me sit on that. Let me think on that, And if they be like, I can't sit on that. I can't have you think for too long. Okay, then that's not meant for me. Get into the next bitch.
Okay. And if it's a fire, let them put it out. Because they shouldn't have came to you with nothing burning up anyway. The next one is group chats that drain you.
Leave the chat button is very familiar. These fingers.
Okay, I gotta be a little bit of a hypocrite because it depends. I'm in some family groups, but they on silent.
No, I love the mute feature, child.
I'm not in a lot of group chats that are like draining me, but I will say when it comes to social media, muting a lot of shit and blocking a lot of people that talk about certain things I just don't care for. That I just
unfollowing.
Keep me out those group chats, those story times, those message shit that I just like, girl, we tired of hearing about that, girl. Wrap it up.
Period.
And the next one is making space for joy without explaining it. And we're keeping that.
Keeping it to 100%.
Keeping it.
100%. Prioritize your joy.
Yeah.
Peace.
And I always remind people, even during the worst times of the civil rights era, people still took vacations, got married, bought houses, created memories. Joy is one of the reasons you keep going when times are the hardest. So especially Black women, femmes, Black trans women, you deserve joy. You deserve rest. And so definitely making time and space for joy. And the next one is soft mornings.
Keeping it.
I need to
Keeping
start
it.
it. I need to start it.
Yeah, I definitely need to make it more of like a deliberate action, soft mornings, but I support it 100%.
Mine is very deliberate, and some people think it's just because I'm irresponsible. It's not I'm irresponsible, but I am responsible for me and the body I live in and the temple I live in. And y'all not gonna make me crumble because y'all want me up at the ass crack of dawn. So I keep my morning slow and meaningful and intentional so that I can move that way throughout the day. And the next one is being mysterious online.
Leave it.
Yeah.
And the reason I say leave it is because I feel like people wear it as like it's a performance. It's not necessarily like who they are per se. It's more so just like a talking feature or something like, oh yeah, girl. Mm-hmm. Unless it's meaning like, being intentional or purposeful about like what you're posting online and stuff, that's different. But like just the persona, I'm good on it. If it's not authentically you.
I think I'm going for leave it because there are boundaries, and then there's, like you said, just putting on a facade. Like you want people to probe because that's how you get your engagement. So if it ain't you, just leave it. What do you say, Hazel Pearl? Hazel?
Do what's best for you. I think some bitches need to keep it. I think some bitches need to leave. Some of y'all say too fucking much. Shut up. Shut up. Oh. It's okay to shut up sometimes. It's okay to shut up.
Not a beer.
And some of y'all are bottling a lot of feelings that you need to express that will help you. So to each its own. Some of y'all take it way too far. Mm-hmm. And it seems like some of y'all are limiting yourselves. Push a little out more. You gotta say too much, but don't say too little.
And the last one is protecting your peace publicly and privately. And the girls say,
keep it.
Keeping it.
Been preaching it all episode.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So we are in our Girls to Watch segment of the Carefree Black Girl Pod. And baby, it's really a lot of girls to watch. Okay. Like our Black queens in the sports industry are doing their big one. So I don't know if y'all are familiar with like the big three for the NBA side of things. They have a league for NBA players, or even, I don't know if NBA players are included in it, but I think they are. And then also some great professionals, basketball professionals can participate, but it's basically like 3-on-3 basketball league. Well, our Black queens, our WNBA has their own league called Unrivaled League, baby. And some of the biggest players, the boss girls, we talking Alyssa Thomas, Rickea Jackson, Satu Salbali, and Chelsea Gray. Okay? The girls who be putting in the work on the courts during the on-season or off-season with Unrivaled. And let me tell y'all, they not just starting the league. They really are setting precedents in the industry. Like these ladies have their like main salary or the minimum salary for them is in 6 figures. If y'all didn't know, the WNBA is offering girls 67K for months of playing. Okay, so that's where they start for 2 months of playing in the Unrivaled League, and they have daycare services for the girls. You feel me? They got glam rooms set up in the court, around the court area and all the things. A content studio. Your girl love a little content studio, a little place to take a little photo, get a little video. They are really doing the thing. The court is in Miami, and they have major players that are attending, and major donors, including Don Staley and Stephon Curry. So it's just, for me, I feel like if y'all aren't supporting us Black queens, listening to Carefree Black Girl Podcast, I need y'all to get on y'all job. Okay? But this is something to watch. This is something to support. So be sure to check them out. The season is between January and March of every year. This is their second year doing this. And I have every major hope that this is going to go beyond the call of duty. Okay? Beyond the call. So shout out to our girls to watch.
Shout out.
Rivalry, period.
I love that it encompasses all parts of femininity and womanhood for the mothers, for the content creators, for the glam girls. It just lets them be fully, holistically them while playing the sports, and they getting that money on.
Hey, period.
I'm here for it.
All right, y'all. So that concludes this episode of the Carefree Black Girl Podcast. Make sure y'all continue to join the conversation on Twitter at CFBG Pod and Instagram at Carefree Black Girl Inc. And I'll see y'all on the next one. It's your girl, Leslie Latrice, your favorite content creator and veteran. Follow me everywhere at Leslie Latrice. And I'm going to pass it to Hazel.
Hey y'all, it's Hazel Harvey. You can catch me on all platforms, Hazel Harvey. On TikTok, Hazela Harvey. And y'all will see me on the next episode. I ain't going nowhere. My seat is set. In it.
Okay, it is your favorite fantasy baddie and their fairy. You can catch me at Blurry Love on Instagram, Phoenix Selects everywhere else. Make sure you also follow my private practice for Black women and femmes, the Care Salon. You know, and I got a book. See, this is how you spell salon right here. Okay, so
I love that.
The Care Salon. They actually have a book explaining the history of it. Check it out. Get it. The creators of it. But we will see you on the next one. This is where we discuss everything carefree, Black, and girl.
Girl. Bye.
Okay.